Yo, what's up? Eric Wong here from powerdojo.com, and I've got another video for you that's going to help you with your shoulders. Okay, so this exercise is a little bit advanced because you're going to have to hang with your own body weight. But if you could do that, if you can bang out a few pull-ups, and you can do this exercise, and you probably need to do this exercise because this exercise is going to help you to control your scapula and strengthen those muscles that move your scapula and keep it in balance, moving in the proper rhythm with your humerus, with the glenohumeral joint, okay? So what you need is a bar that you can totally hang from with your legs straight, okay? Now, the first exercise, first drill, is you get up and you hang, and you totally chill out. Now what I want you to do is to control your core. So actually, let me switch around here, show you that one, okay? So pull your abs in and don't let your rib cage flare. This is also known as like a hollow body position in gymnastics or rings training. So pull those abs in, don't let the rib cage flare. Right away, you might find some stretching and some lengthening in through this area and through the lats. That's because when you pull the rib cage down, you're actually flattening out the lumbar spine here, and that puts a stretch on the lats. The lats can cause slight extension in the lumbar area. So we pull that in, get it into neutral. That might get you a stretch right there. That's a good thing, because if you're stretching just in that position, that means you need that length, okay? So that's number one. That's one drill. Pull the abs in, control, and just hang. You're not thinking about anything else. Just be relaxed, all right? Number two, I just gave you a hint there by moving my head, is relaxing the neck, okay? Should be totally loose, the neck. You shouldn't have co-contraction in the neck muscles where you're all rigid there. Your traps are locked up, because that's a dysfunctional motor program. If you're all tense, you can't move your head side to side, nice and loose, either way, you're firing up muscles that shouldn't be working when you're hanging in this position. When you're hanging in this position, you got the grip going on and possibly some shoulder activation going on, depends on if you're doing an active or inactive hang, which we're gonna get to next. Okay, so when you're up there, move the head around, shake it around, relax, turn, turn. That's gonna dissociate those neck muscles from this hang position, okay? Number three is the active hang position. So the active hang is, I like to do it in that same hollow body position. So pull those abs in a little bit, flatten out the lumbar spine. What you're trying to do is pull your shoulder blades down. So you lift your body up by pulling your shoulder blades down. And the problem that a lot of people get into here when they do this is they'll bend their elbows, okay? It'll turn into almost, they're starting a chin up. That's a dysfunctional movement pattern, okay? What we want to do is dissociate the depression of the scapula, which is what we're doing when my arm's up, I'm depressing, pulling the scapula down. I want to dissociate that from any elbow flexion, okay? Because when we dissociate these movements, then we have more control over the movements, okay? If every time I pull my scapula down, my elbows always flex, that's a hardwired motor program that is not allowing us to have freedom of control of all the individual joints separately or together if we want. Okay? And that's ultimately what we want. What we want is to be able to control our joints, control our body, and move in any which way that we desire. Okay? So that's what you want to look out for. You want to get in that hollow body position, neck is relaxed, and then active hang. Okay? Pulling those the shoulder blades down while keeping the rib cage from flaring. So my abs are on, my rib cage doesn't flare. I could still do all that stuff there. Okay? Now, that's number three. Let's do one more. Number four, scapular retraction, okay? So this is when I'm pulling my shoulder blades together, pulling them back like that. And what should happen is my head kind of goes forward through my arms, all right? So you get up, hang, hollow body position. You can do the active, and then there we go. It's not a big, you might not have noticed anything at all, but I just got a little bit of motion of my head through my arms, okay? So my head just went this way a little bit, all right? From the shoulder blades though, not from anything else. I'm not jutting my head forward using my neck muscles, I'm pulling my shoulder blades back, and that's pulling my whole body through my hands, okay? And that's strengthening those scapular retractors. And these are all exercises that are gonna strengthen the stabilizer, specifically muscles of the shoulder blade, of the scapula. That's really gonna help with any kind of shoulder movement, really, because whenever we're doing any, especially overhead type of work, we need the scapula, these muscles, to be strong. So if we're doing a press overhead, we need the scapular stabilizers to be strong to control that scapula and keep it in position and to give yourself that base of support from which to press from. Okay? It's going to help with any kind of chin up, pull up, any kind of rowing work where your scapula need to pull the shoulders back at the end and create that opening of the chest so you keep good posture here and you get full range of motion through the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Okay? And any kind of like the fancy ring work, this stuff is going to help for. Okay, so whether you're doing dips, muscle ups, levers, all this kind of stuff, these 4 drills are really going to help you to achieve those goals. So a little bit more of an advanced exercise. You got to be a little bit stronger and be able to pull off some pull-ups and chin-ups like that. But once you can do that, you've got to work on this control. This is all about control and technique, okay? And basically mastering your body so you can move it in any which way and that you have discrete movement patterns. It's not every time I pull my shoulder blades back, my elbow flexes like a chin-up. It's just this one movement pattern that's hardwired, but I have full control and can execute any kind of movements that I want. And that's what we're after. And that's how you evolve your fitness, your mobility, your strength, your power, and your body. Okay? So try that stuff out. You know, if it's a little bit tough, keep working at it, build up the strength for it. And once you can do these drills, throw them in as part of your warm-up, throw them in after workouts. Just throw them in there so that you can work these stabilizer muscles that might not give us, you know, the big biceps that people want all these days, but it's going to give you that body, that injury-free body that you can rely on and that keeps you healthy so you can train, you can do all the things you love. That's what we're all about. All right, that's it for me today. I'm out. Peace.